Good morning, everyone. I am Vishnu Jagtap, and in front of all of you, I am presenting the Times of India newspaper headlines. So, first of all, Maharashtra bid to acquire 865 border villages in Karnataka. Next, engages Harris slave for SC battle. Next, CBI plea for extent of Deshmukh's bail stay junked. Next, EC note to resume delimitation drive in Assam. Next, contractor gets 3 months RI for painter's death. Next, COVID clinical readiness key government drills it in across India. Next, BBS Nasal COVID vax to cost rupees 800 in private, rupees 325 for government. Next, no urgency says High Court on Kocher's plea to quish remand order. Next, Kamathipura tenant may go from 80 square foot to 508 square foot homes. Next, India ready to bid for 2036 Olympics. Ahmedabad likely host city Thakur. Next, for possession of 60-gram MD, Nigerian gets 10 years jail time. Next, boy 9 drones in Boyser resort poll. Next, former Sena Neta held for extortion. Next, Sidhu may walk free on R day. Next, Ramsar tag for Thane Flamingos. Next, Odisha to pro Putin critic death. Next, contractor get 3 months for RI for painter's death. Next, cannot treat angry words as a beating suicide high court. Next, Maharashtra pays for not aiding pregnant COVID migrant. Then on page number 2 in that has NYE nears traffic police wipe dust of breathalyzers. Next, ex-corporator held in second extortion case in a month. Next, 1.3 thousand plus hospital across state complete COVID mock drill. Next, MLA Sarnayak urges CM to revive a few COVID safety protocols as precaution. Next, for Kamathyapura Mahada could be a game changer. Next, building stun bail to Russian YouTubers. Next, domestic flyer held with 6 kg gold dust. Next, 9-year-old boy drones in resort pole in Boyser. Next, 44-year-old held for sex assault of 4 minors. Next, Malik gets not to finish bank account formalities. Next, two cousin held for murder of 80-year-old man. Then next on page number 3 in that fake packers and movers gang boosted for held. Next, city's air quality level in poor zone again. Toxicity in November 62% more than last year. Next, two steel temple Kalash assuming it's made of gold. Next, on page number 4 in that Kocher's arrest violates law, lawyers tells High Court bench. Next, CCTV footage shows Khan to others carrying Tunisia to hospital. Next, Habib's affair with man, woman awarded rupees 1 lakh in compensation. Next, High Court refuses to defer bail again. Deshmukh may walk out today. Next, consistency consultancy ex-director booked for pocketing teens Russian MBBS fees. Next, state's longest tunnel coming up. Next, want law against insult to icon. Next, government is favoring liquor factory Ajit. Next, Thane Flamingo Sanctuary now a Ramsar wetland site. Next, 10-year-old boy wiped for stealing fruits to booked. Next, NDPCS code gives deterrent 10-year jail term to peddler. Nigerian claims drug planted on him. Next, new admission schedule for BSc nursing out. Next, the Western Railway earns rupees 1.2 crore from film shots this year. Next, drunk molest assault woman at Malad railway station. Next, on page number 6 in that Shinde promises a variety of soups for 865 border villages. Next, Mumbai qualifies as more has UT than any other city. Karnataka Law Minister. Next, Mumbai religion leads among top 7 cities with 1.1 lakh flat sales in 2022. Next, train ridership 14% short of pre-COVID level has WFH persist. Next, Bala Saheb to watch over house. Next, Ajit target Fernandez over Vidarbha statehood law. Next, Maharashtra plea women did not call toll free number for ambulance. Next, building contractor jailed for painter's fall. Next, illegal forex trade call center boosted 6 held for rupees 4 crore fraud. Next, on page number 7, in that High Court orders local polls sans OBC quota pushes UP draft order. Next, polls only after quota benefits to OBC Yogi. Next, Odisha government orders probe into deaths of Putin critic aid. Next, no criminal angle, says Russian embassy. Then next on page number 8 in that EC begins delimitation of Assam constituencies. Next, PM's brother Kin Hurt has car hits driver near Mysuru. Next, Santosh Yadav is NHI 20th chairman. Next, targeted and beaten, say Jammu and Kashmir student at AMU. Next, Kashmiri Pandit staff dispute transfer ban. Next, Oli party seeks to dispel pro-China perception, say no policy change. Next, Beijing send experts to Kathmandu to study across border railway line. Next on page number 9 in that in late night UP crackdown 30 more arrested for conversions. Next, stalker sneaks into woman's house, stabs her 51 times with screwdriver. Next, JD MLA son held for assault. Next, entire UP women's police station accused in cheating case. Next, man in interfaith relation accused of adopting his lover shoots self. Next, on page number 11, in that test for witness credibility is cross exam High Court. Next, Sindhu may walk free on R day 4 months short of full jail term. Next, on page number 12 in that now a portal to fast track process of getting probe into from abroad. Next, government to decide if EV battery sweeping to be mandatory. Next, suspend professor accused of sex abuse student. Next on page number 13 in that cause may soon lose rights over your non-work hours. Next, on page number 14 in that Gandhi's most corrupt family BJP on High Court order in Vadra case. Next, Vadra a victim of frauds, BJP peddling lies, Congress. Next, terror attack averted in Jammu and Kashmir has 15 kg IED diffused cops. Next, Rahul like Ram says Khurshid BJP mocks परिवार की भक्ति. Next, Akhilesh Jayant unlikely to join Rahul rally in UP. Then next on page number 16 in that article section that let's not overreact. Next, judging it right. Next, democracy paradox. Next, COVID 2023 re-engineer the response. Next, so many dogs, but what's the prescriptions. Next, send salutation to the new pace of life. Then next on page 17 in that expand small biz insolvency model to big cops to the RBI. Next, bank loan frauds more than helped. Next, financial system resilience shields against global storms. Next, government debt rises 1% to rupees 147 lakh crore in quarter 2. Next, 3 wax doses you may get discount on policy renewal. Next, startup funding surges beyond hubs. On page number 18, in that gig platforms slow to adopt minimum wages policy study. Next, Sensex up for second day in row on global cues. Next, global concessions for use of e-currency RBI. Next, GST GST rules for input tax credit tweaked. Next, foreign funds bets on stressed loan rise in relief for lenders. Next, Blue Smart Investor line up for more deals in India. Next, startups to attract FDI in 23, DBIIT Secretary. Next, foreign funds bets on stressed loan rises in relief for lenders. Then on page number 19, in that government begins crackdown on drug manufacturing unit. Next, food delivery man run over three friends of Noida, judging son held. Next, bill purposes hefty uh, fines, not jail terms for minor offences. Next, direct threat to citizens, 10-year RI for Haryana snatcher. Next, center signs peace pact with Manipur insurgent group ZUF. Next, government begin crackdown on drug manufacturing units. Next, on page number 23, in that Putin bans Russian oil export to nation that impose price cap. Next, Ukraine must demilitarize or Russian will be to it. Lavrov. Next, warmer weather on way for West NY after deadly blizzard. US told 60. Next, Chinese make travel plans at has zero COVID rules are dismantled. Next, 12 new arrested over Leicesters clashes after Pakistan-India match. Next, terror alert. Pakistan boost Islamabad security. Next, what's Zensky 10-point formula to end Ukraine war? Next, Iranian woman at chess tourney shines hijab report. Next, Afghan woman holds solo protest against university ban. Next, sitting China thread Taiwan to extend conscription to 1 year. Next, unscheduled landing for flight in US after laptop catches fire. Next, US military database of fingerprints IRIS scans on sale online. Then next on page number 24 in sports section in that you cannot write off Warner. Next, Hardik named captain of T20 squad Surya Vice. Next, Notarji fumes after being hit on head by spider can. Next, Greti Swarashtra take fight to Mumbai. Next, Conway Latham Probel New Zealand to 165-0. Next, mild headwinds for RWTTC after a busy and flourishing 2022. Next, Karthik Ayush slam double centuries. Next, Darekar grabs a fiver for tele performance. Next, Chess Savita in joint lead. Next, under 19 women South Africa. Next, Sanya called for trial. Then on page number 25, in that house that next, Gunners extend EPL lead with win. Next, Djokovic back in Australia 1 year after being deported. Next, frequently changing of coach not good. Julan. Next, on Olympic bid roadmap in consultation with IOA. Next, newspaper regime to go online will reduce process time to a week. Next, three gangmen fall asleep with Angiti burning in room, suffocate to death. Next, Indian arrivals in Oz may cross 4 lakh by Jan next year. Next, minimum warns against complacency says states given enough funds. Next, in Koveki 2 be country's first needless booster dose. Next, 13 COVID positive suspects sent from IGI to hospital. Next, teacher is spared of airport COVID duty. Next, Gujarat ATS to probe terror link in Pakistan, boots Sizer. Next, abatement is a mental process, rules High Court. That much for today. Thanks for watching. Make a good day.